5. Korver kicks to Drummond. Rubio outside. Pass to Pierce. Drummond a screen. Kept alive. Nobody near Granger. A three-pointer is right on target. Granger's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Now here's Martin. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. There's the triple. They grabbed their own miss.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Granger with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Korver with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Drummond.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Martin the pass to Lee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lee's got 6.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Drummond a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Granger. He drains it from the right block. Granger's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 10. The dish now to Batum. Stolen by Pierce. Back to Korver. Three-pointer. Batum grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wasted no time on that one. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Danny Granger. Boston leading by 7. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Drummond the screen. Shot off the pick. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
A shot by Batum, no good.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Vucevic setting the pick for Lillard. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Korver. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Korver. Off the pick. And Aldridge slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Celtics leading by 11. Now Rubio. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Drummond dishes to Rubio. No luck. Good work defensively by Lillard. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Batum attacking. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Andre Drummond. Crawford comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Ricky Rubio. Pierce kicks to Aldridge. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season. But he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
Crawford with the ball. Now defended by Muhammad. Crawford kicks to Garnett. In the corner, it's Crawford. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Crawford's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Galloway, the pass to Nurkic. Puts up the baby hook. Excellent D there from Garnett.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Aldridge. It's Crawford on the wing. And again, it's Boston converted.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Here's Galloway, covered by Payton. Galloway kicks to Nurkic to end the run. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Nurkic with the block. There's 1:54 left in the first half. And he gets it to go. Muhammad's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Boston. Granger comes in for Pierce. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Nuggets. Donald Sloan comes in for Langston Galloway. Inside, shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were close games.
Passes it to Nurkic. .109 left in the second quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Caspi. Fires from 18. That one wide left.
back up your point about the Celtics being in close games. I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
There's the three, and it's blocked.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Payton kicks to Crawford. Dishes to Perkins. Here's Payton. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Celtics out in front, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Every dime is a flake.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He has 15 points and 2 steals.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kellogg's, right? And
Yes.
Kellogg's. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Caspi is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Rubio outside. Aldridge a screen. Back to Korver. He dishes it to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Aldridge, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Sloan. Goes up on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. Rubio outside. Back to Pierce. It's deflected. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Caspi passes to Sloan. Sinks the triple.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Rubio outside. Outside Aldridge. From 10 feet out. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Drummond sets the screen for Rubio. The 9-foot shot. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight.